Alright, and we are back for part 3 of The Darkness Within. So off camera, I went ahead and went to the dark chocobo. The fat chocobo, rather. Sorted my inventory. Kept everything I really wanted to be keeping. And yeah, alright. So, I think we're gonna go fight Cagnazio now, I believe, since last time I showed this off. Yeah. Kind of off limits. Let's go see the king. By king means Cagnazio. It's gonna probably be a fight. So let's get this over with. And then I think I get the airship. It's either that or I go to Mysidia through the Serpent Road. Oh, Baigen. Am I gonna have to fight? Wait, what? He's holding on to my weapons, is he? Good thing Yang can still punch. And then Rydia can still cast magic. So how did I get arrested? Like I said, Yang could probably solo all of that, let alone Rydia. It was a stupid idea. You should have never just went up and be like, please stop. But it's alright. We'll get out of here. Wait, what? Why is he getting us out of here? Okay, see, this makes little sense to me. He was completely on board for the pillaging and the murder and following Goblez, no issues, and then Cecil and Rosa are all like, okay, whatever. You know, he's cool with that. The second Cecil goes, hey, stop that, Kane's like, oh, I suddenly had a change of heart. See, either he's fucking with me, and this is all a ruse, or this is, I don't know what. Maybe Rinzer just didn't write this, but I have a write this correctly, but I have a feeling like this is just a ruse. And he's gonna betray us. But I guess we'll have to find out. I honestly don't remember, but we'll see. Oh, I have to go through the sewer. Okay. Alright, and that path is blocked. Well, good to know the castle's still guarded. Yeah, what was the weapon I had on Cecil? Slumber. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure what enemies I'm gonna. I think the majority of the enemies in the sewers are similar to the waterway. And I think this is where you get the ancient sword in vanilla. So what's in here now? Leech. Probably does drain, I assume. Stronger. curious how much these shurikens do. I can't AoE them like in Brave New World, but that's okay. Wow, that's pretty good damage, but I'll have to see what he does with his normal swings. I'm liking the leech sword though. That's pretty nice. I think I'll just keep that on him for now. Okay, so the shurikens, they're better. And I'm curious about if they ignore Row or not. Oh god, I fucking love Virus. I'm pretty certain it just does better damage against humans and certain things, you know. As the great Barry Burton would say. It really... what was the exact line? It's really powerful, especially on living things. Like, really? Guns are very powerful on living things. You don't say. But... I think it's just a poison attack in general, so... Humans are weak to that. Still, I fucking loved Virus in 4. Solid spell. Alright, let's try a shuriken in the back row. Let's see if it does the same damage. Oh, it does. Alright, and then I'm going to have him attack the back row, and we'll see what his damage does. I'm curious. We can't AoE Virus, alright. So I get the feeling the only AoE spell she's going to have for black magic is going to be Meteor. Also, that was a really shitty Bolt 1. Maybe they're weak to ice. Okay, I guess Row doesn't fucking matter. That's okay. So the shurikens are better damage for now. I'm sure they'll get outclassed. Yeah, it seems like they're weak to ice. So I believe my party, until the end of the game now, is going to be this setup. Obviously, we're gonna lose Yang, and then Fuso Ya is going to take his place, and then obviously Kane will be the 5th. I don't remember how Rydia is going to become an adult. If she becomes an adult in this, I think she does. So that'll be interesting. Maybe we lose Rydia for a bit. Like, we lose Rydia and get Fuso Ya? I really don't remember some of this game. Back attack, surprised. I wonder if he edited that. I'm curious if he changed the encounter rate chances. Now, I think these are... Or I'm pretty certain they absorb thunder. So let's try fire. That's encounter rate. I know he didn't do anything to the encounter rate, and it really does feel like Vanilla's encounter rate. It's terrible. And of course, the back attacks don't help you. Really? Now the question is, which way do I want to go? Cataclaw. Well, it's better than dark. So, well, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for now. See what his damage is like. I could always swap claws in and out based on weaknesses. Alright. Wow, no encounters. There we go. Let's try Mist Out. Oh, I meant to AoE that. Hopefully Rydia gets her spell off before Rosa does. There we go. I'm surprised he didn't, for consistency's purposes, make the Mist Dragon also transparent. I'll have to bring that up to him. Alright, so Cure 2 is curing for 600. Okay, so yeah, Cure 1's more bang for your buck. Because I'm pretty much losing 3 MP by casting Cure 2 outside a party. Alright, so Flood does about the same as Flame. I also noticed that he made the the cost of summon spells or call spells much higher, obviously because they hit everything. And it evens it out for black magic. But call spells are just so fucking powerful. So it's like black magic has very little use unless I'm targeting like one unit. Sure. What's he using right now? Kodachi and Dancing. Alright, so the Dancing Dagger's kind of useless now. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go with Kodachi and Ashura. Since he removed the effect of what, Dancing Dagger does. Alright, let's see if Blitz still carries the weakness, because I know these guys absorb lightning, or they used to. They don't. I swear to God, one of these types of fish absorbed lightning, though. Maybe he changed it. Just because it doesn't make sense for a water monster to really, absorb lightning, but, kind of like how the ghosts were absorbing fire. So I could see that. I wonder if there's going to be a boss fight. Like maybe Baigen or something. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Bolt fish. These are the fish that do it. Okay. So, I wonder if the bolt fish are weak to bolt. Or if... Well, I can't even test it. I could do it with reading it, but... Like, I wonder... Well, Edge is dead. I also feel like he increased the speed of monsters, and for good reason, too. Like, every monster after a certain point is definitely a threat now. You're not just going to be, oh, God damn it. You're not just going to be, like, holding A and breezing through these fights. Well, it's a good time to heal up because Rydia's almost out of MP and Rose is at about half. And just tapped too. So we'll go ahead and use a cabin. I am curious though if there's a boss fight here. If not, maybe... maybe in the town of Baron. Oh, yeah, come on. There's got to be something coming up. Yep, here we go. And I just missed that little dialogue box. I apologize if that happens. Again, like, you can click through these. Like, right now, I'm hitting down, and it's clicking through that. Like, I wonder if he can just, like, disable that fucking input. I think he said he couldn't. It's, like, really weird. Because I'll be, like, walking, you get a prompt, and then the box just disappears, and it's like, wait, what? What did that say? I forget what he's weak to, but he's human, so hopefully virus. Also, as memory serves correctly, he regrows his arms. As long as the body's alive, he will regrow his arms. Oh. Let's see you reflect call spells. Oh, that's... shit. I should have slowed him first. And I don't know if he reinstalled Dispel into this game, but... Ugh. Okay, so these are the same. Chocobo's cheap. Ashura. So we'll just keep doing this. I do like this sequence, though. Like, you escape and he still comes after you. That's pretty cool. I still feel like Kane's tricking us. He's like a lizard. Oh, I didn't even see how much his katanas were doing. Let's see. So I was like 15, a little under 1,500 for the shuriken. Okay, so throwing shurikens would be better. Alright, so we just gotta kill his arms now. I just found that weird. You have to actually kill his arms. I mean, I guess he's like a snake lizard, you know. Well, he's more like a snake. Oh, that's right, they explode. Good night, Cecil. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to check the town, am I? No, looks like we're going right through the Serpent Road. Alright, so no airship. I know I'm using Cure 2s now, but I'm probably gonna full heal later, so it really doesn't matter. What? I know they did that in vanilla, like they would cast spells on you. Alright, it's time to go to Mount Ordeal, or Ordels. Okay, so there's only 5 elements in this game. Oh, actually, ice. Unless he lumped ice into water. Oh, what's up, Adamsk? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Thanks for the host, dude. Okay, so that's a second Ashura, and a silencer. Time. A mute staff, Elven, poison mute. Oh man, there's so much good shit. Oh, so Child Rydia can use chain whips now, huh? Hmm. Interesting. Let's check the armor shop real quick, because I'm kind of light on funds. Aha, Paladin equipment. Oh man, all this is good. Well, I'm gonna buy the armor first, so... Let's go ahead and do that. Hold up. What's up, dude? Thanks for the host if you didn't catch that. It's appreciated. Oh, shit. I need to open up the spreadsheet. I don't have that open. Because I need to see if sorcerer equipment's gonna be better for Rosa over Gaia. So, taking a quick look. Alright, so Poison and Mute have higher damage than Darkness. Obviously, Poison does Poison. The Mute arrows are good against mages. So I'll definitely pick up those. Paladin doesn't look like it gives... Okay, well, obviously Paladin's good against Spirit and Zombies, but I'm not going to be a Paladin until after I'm pretty much done with Mount Ordeal. Let's see, here we go. Gaia Body Armor. 5 and 5. Oh. Sorcerer is a straight upgrade. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna need it. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy 2 of those. I don't need either of these, I believe, because I've still got like 4 headbands equipped. But, and then hang on a minute. Because what I noticed, I think... something's protecting him against hold, because he was getting hit with hold against Baigen, and he wasn't getting paralyzed. So I feel like Karate or Bandana is protecting against it, so I'm not going to buy a headband. Alright, so we got enough armor. Let's go check the weapon shop, what I can afford. And anything I can't afford, I'll just come back and get after the mountain. Alright. Do I really want to buy another Ashura? What does a silencer do? Obviously, it probably silences, but what's its strength? It's good against mages, obviously it silences. Dancing... Alright, so there's no point in keeping a hold of dancing. So I can go ahead and sell that, because silencer is better in every aspect. It gives 2 more agility, 2 more wisdom, and it just does mute, and it's also a weakness to mages. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and sell dancing. So that's gone. I have to keep silver daggers for undead. My poor inventory. This is like the one downside to Final Fantasy IV is the fucking inventory. Ugh. What does the time rod do? Stop, I'd assume. Mute obviously does mute. I'm not gonna pick up that. It casts mute also, but yep, time does stop. Okay. Do I actually... I think the bigger question is, do I no stop? You never played this Final Fantasy before? Oh, it's one of the best. This is actually a mod of it, obviously, but 4 is one of my favorite Final Fantasies. It's the first one I've ever played. Way, way back in the early 90s. Does she no stop? Okay, she knows stop, and then she knows mute. Alright, so there's no point in me getting either of those unless... Nope, it's still the same wisdom. Alright, so I'm not bothering with either of those. Alright, so then I'm just going to pick up a bow. What does the chain rod do? Or, rod. What does the whip do? Is it even worth getting? Chain. Oh, it inflicts stun. And it's good against spirit and zombies. Huh. I guess if I want her to melee... But it's like, why, why bother? Also, holy shit. 3,000 for the poison and mute, huh? I guess I'll go for mute. Wait, what? Oh, I only have 547. I thought that was a 0. Never mind. Alright, I can't afford anything. Oh, you've heard the other one? It depends on who you ask, I guess, and it also depends on what version you're playing. I'll give you my opinion. Final Fantasy 1 was a good game. I like the Nintendo version, the original Nintendo version. It was good. It was good because it was challenging. It really made you think. It wasn't just like a whole day forever. You actually had to pay attention to things. And it's also brilliant in the sense of you can, like, one-man the whole game. Like, you could go through a solo white mage if you really wanted to. I've done it. It's fun, and it's very possible. In my opinion, it's super easy. It's a good game. It's got a really interesting story for an RPG of its time. And it's a classic. Final Fantasy 2, on the other hand, it's got a better story, kind of, sorta. I don't think I bought it. Hang on. Did I buy anything? No, I didn't buy the dagger because I can't afford it. Okay. Alright. Anyway, the problem with 2 was 2 had a very flawed system. And basically you could... I don't know if you've heard of 2 or what you've done with 2. But it basically, to do anything, you, like, to gain any kind of, like, power up, you, like, had to, like, the more you punch something, the stronger your fist would get, and, like, you'd rank them up, obviously. Magic, the more you cast it, the more it would level it up, and so forth and so forth. You got HP by losing HP in battle, stuff like that. Well, the problem with that is you could sit there and just beat on your guys outside of town, and then go back into town and heal up, rinse, repeat. So if you really wanted to, you could pretty much get, like, half your shit mastered and get, like, 3,000 health at the start of the town. It would just break the game. So it was a very flawed system that, obviously they really didn't think through carefully. So, obviously you could play legit. I'm not saying that's how you play the game, but people could literally just do that and then just run through the whole game with no challenge. So it was kind of like a flawed system. Not to mention, if you're falling behind in health or something, you're going to probably eventually go, fuck it, I'm just going to punch my guy so he gets some health up, So, it kind of sucked. 3 is when it started to get really interesting. Because you got the whole job class system, and it was awesome to, like, mix and match classes. However, it, again, was slightly flawed. You had, by the end of the game, every time you got a crystal, the crystal's job classes that it came with were more than likely better than what you were rocking. And by the end of the game, you were always 2 ninjas, 2 sages. And there was no reason to roll, like, a black mage. Because... oh, god damn it. He charmed Rydia. Because Sage knew every magic in the game, so there was no point in becoming a black mage again. And then the damage from shurikens was straight up absolutely broken. So, there you go. And then Force Charm it's simple, everyone's got a single job class, the story's good, the gameplay is very basic, but, it holds that certain appeal. And it just lets you play the game. You're not having to sit here and grind for 5 hours. You're just playing. You get to see an ensemble of a cast, and, you swap party members in and out. People come and go, and then you eventually get the final 5, and you save the world, and happily ever after that. Until the after years and the interlude sequels, but, yeah. The older game, to answer your question, the older games are good. They're definitely worth it. I don't really prefer the newer stuff, though, sadly. Like, the last one I really enjoyed was 12. I did not care for 13. I actually own all three versions of 13, 13-2 and then Lightning Returns. Never played them. I have them. I've just never sat down and went, alright, let's fucking get through this train wreck. So I can't really give my opinion on 13-2 or Lightning Returns, but from what I played of 13, I was not impressed. I would assume you played 3 on the DS, because I mean, very few people... I'm not trying to sound hipstery, but I think very few people have actually played the original Nintendo of 3. That's the one I played way back in high school. I went through it once, and then that was it. Yeah, it's too linear. It's basically called Final Fantasy Hallway for a reason. Oh, you didn't play the DS version? You actually played the original on the Famicom? You are a lady in almost mech suits. What the fuck? I don't remember that part. Then again, I don't remember a lot of 3, because like I said, I played it in high school. That was a while ago. Final Fantasy 3, you started as a lady in a mech suit. Well, you might have the wrong game in mind, because 3 definitely starts out in a cave. You're right about that. But you literally start in the cave. Like, you fall in through a hole, and then you try to find an exit. And you play as 4 little boys who are all dressed up as Play Knight, and you try to get out of this cave. You don't know if it was 3? Mm. Oh, you're talking about 6, dude. Fuck me. Dude, oh my god, it's fucking late for me. I'm sitting here like, you're a lady in a mech suit. I'm thinking, oh, you're talking Final Fantasy 6. You mean Final Fantasy 3 is Final Fantasy 6. I got you. Alright. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot, dude. It should have fucking clicked immediately. Oh my god, yeah, you're talking about 6. No, you're right. You played 6. That's what the 3 was in the States. You were a woman in a mech suit, and then you went through a cave. That's 6. Yeah, I'm confused too, dude. It's fucking... I don't know what time it is for you, man, but it's fucking late. So, I'm sitting there like, Final Fantasy 3, I'm thinking of like all the 4 little Onion Knight boys. And I'm like, well, they do go through a cave. Like, I don't remember a mech suit, though. I'm like, the fuck? It didn't click with me. 6. You mean Terra, yeah. So... Anyway. Yeah, 6 was good. 6 is my favorite Final Fantasy. I love 4, but it hasn't really aged too well. I mean, it's still charming in its own right. But if I was going to play 4 these days, I'd probably play the PSP version or the Game Boy Advance version. Because it's the more complete package now. The Super Nintendo version hasn't aged well at all. But, I mean, you can't really blame them. This was a game made in 1991. This is when the Super Nintendo was still very new to a lot of the companies, and they weren't really aware of what its capabilities were. So a lot of it was trial and error. I believe the Super Nintendo had something like 40,000 different colors to choose from. And as you're seeing right here, they really didn't go crazy with it. Ah, fuck. This is going to be an Undead Mountain. We do not want a Leech Shield or sword. We want a Silver Sword. And we want Silver Daggers. Actually, let's do Flame. And we'll give him a Blaze. My opinion, I liked 5 too. 5 was a good game. I've never really played 5 to the death like I have with 4 and 6, for example. Um, 7, I really didn't care for 7. I know it's it's an unpopular opinion, I guess, kind of, sorta. 7's a good game, and that's where I kind of like leave the opinion of it, because it is a good game. Like it's a great system. It's a cool, it's the materia system's cool, stuff like that, right? And beyond that, though, I don't really care for the characters or the story, because if you really look at it, the story of 7 is basically 6's story. And like the cast of characters just really didn't appeal to me. I didn't like Cloud. I didn't care for Eris or Aerith, whatever you want to call her now. You know, Eris. Because I felt like Eris was using Cloud, and, after you go through the whole thing with her and Zack, it really felt like she was just cock-teasing him the whole fucking time. And Tifa was just, I don't know, she's Tifa, and Yuffie is just a fucking common thief, despite she's, a ninja. Barrett is pretty much what Japan thinks black people are, and, whatever. Oh god, I have no MP. I should have probably used Cabin, huh? Yeah, I should have used a Cabin. Oh, I should probably change her arrows for here, because I don't know if... I doubt poison's gonna hurt the undead too much. Oh, dude, Rydia auto-hides now? Interesting. Let's see. I get it a lot. People didn't like how everyone flocked at Final Fantasy after some. Yeah, because see, I don't know how old you are. Like, I grew up right when 7 was coming out, and I first played 4, and then I played 1. Like, I went out to Toys R Us. I got my dad to buy me the first one, and then 6 came out in October, but my buddy got it for Christmas, and we played the shit out of that. So we had 1, 2, and 3, obviously. We didn't know the numbers back then. And then, this game magazine was coming out with 7, and we're all like, oh shit. What, like, Final Fantasy 7? Oh, and then we're like, well, wait, where the hell is 4, 5, and 6, right? And I remember this one kid in school. He's like, oh, he goes, it's just the name of the game. There isn't any. It's there, whatever. And we're like, no, dude, there's Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. I've played them. So where the fuck is 4, 5, and 6? And I didn't get it a PlayStation immediately, so I'm looking, and I'm like, I don't really care about 7. But when I got it, I liked it. Like, I liked playing 7. I'm playing it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this story? My first impressions were like, I assumed Cloud was like a clone of Sephiroth, or he was an ancient himself, or some convoluted bullshit. I never could grasp the whole what the fuck his relationship was with Sephiroth and all this other shit. Like, I couldn't understand it. I was just like, okay, he's like a clone, because what's the guy's name? Pojo, something like that. The doctor. He kept calling Cloud a failed experiment and a puppet or something. I assumed he was like he wasn't a real person or some weird bullshit, right? I don't know. Something like that. Something on those, on that. Like that, unlike that, token. And then it wasn't until like a while later I read up on it, and I'm like, oh, he was an experiment with Zack. Oh, okay, and blah blah blah. But it was just how the game worded it, and just threw me for a loop. Pojo, that's right. I'm like Mojo, Pojo, something like that. Couldn't remember his name, dude. But yeah, a lot of people flocked to 7 because they got so much fucking media footage and everything like that. Everyone's like, oh, it's like the greatest game ever made because it got such a huge budget. Yeah, I mean, it got a lot of people in the video games, I'll admit that, but like I said, there's way better games out there than 7. And in my opinion, if you want a game that's better than 7 that came out at the same time, Xenogears. And at the time, very few people had even heard of that. And my buddy in middle school showed me that. His brother had the game, and he showed me Xenogears, and I was just blown the fuck away by it. Because this was at the time when games were heavily censored. And, you had Mario and shit, and I think at the time the only game... Oh, I can't do... That's right, I can't AoE Met. Really? Ugh. So, the only uncensored game at the time was something like Castlevania, I want to say. Was, the most risque thing Nintendo was willing to do. So, PlayStation 1 started having, adult games, I guess. Yeah, honestly, if you like 7, Xenogears will blow you the fuck away. Yeah, it's... Well, without fanboying it too much... Oh, thank God, I finally learned haste. Xenogears isn't a perfect game. It's not perfect. It's aged well, in my opinion, but it falls short because there's a lot to the game. And your first time through, you're probably not going to understand the whole story. I mean, for fuck's sake, they had to release a giant-ass book in Japan to go aside with the game so you could get the whole backstory to the game and everything else. You kind of have to play the game 2 times through to really catch everything, possibly 3 times. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of symbolism mainly with Christianity, psychology like Freud and those guys. But it's basically, if you're a religious person at all, you're not going to enjoy the game unless you have an open mind. Because at the time, Square was kind of going through a whole kill God type phase with Final Fantasy Tactics, and if their game wasn't about aliens, it was about killing God. You have Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VII, Xenogears. Actually, Xenogears was pretty much God and alien combined, but yeah. Okay. Well, I'm throwing it out there because, it's kind of like a disclaimer. Look, if you're kind of religious, this game's pretty much on the nose about, let's go kill God type shit. So, it's kind of I don't know. I've never really met anyone who's ever been I refuse to play this game because it talks about killing God and all this other stuff. But if it makes you feel better, you're not killing the God. It's just the God in their world type thing, and he's not really a God. It's, I don't want to spoil it, but it's not that type of God killing, in a sense. In the same token of, say, Final Fantasy Tactics, where Final Fantasy Tactics is literally an evil Jesus story. There's no way around that. It's literally Jesus and his apostles are evil demons. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not for religion, in my opinion, and I don't want to get into the whole thing and piss people off either, but my stance on it is, without pissing people off, my stance on religion is, it's good in this if you don't take it literally, and it's something to I feel like it should be a guideline to how to live. You should treat your fellow man with respect. You should have laws. You should have, basically law. It should just be a guideline of how to live. Taking it literally is, it's kind of like taking Lord of the Rings and trying to be oh, this actually happened. It's like that, Instead of just taking for it as a coming of age, kind of a growing out of your shell type of experience with Frodo and how he evolved, and how even the smallest person can change the fate of the world, stuff like that. That's what you get from watching or reading those things. Not, oh my god, this actually is the real life. Let me tell you, let me compare Frodo's journey to Jesus's journey. You know, like, I fucking hate when people try to compare shit like that, or, do you think the author was trying to compare the whole thing to how Jesus died for... No. Not at all. You know, like, I really don't, unless they flat say that they did that, because, like, you know, I write myself, and I'll tell you this much, I'm never sitting there going, how can I get today's politics to fit into my story? You know, no. I'm really not aiming for that. I mean, I'm not saying that's not what every author would do, you know, but, you know, I'm pretty certain, like, for example, in high school, I'm pretty certain Mark Twain wasn't writing about Jesus's, you know, adventures and comparing them to Huck Finn. Especially since, you know, Mark Twain liked to, you know, use some kind of risque language, which I found hilarious because we had to read that shit out loud in class. And to get around the whole N-word, we had to say brother. And let me tell you how many times kids kept slipping up and just saying the N-word in class because they kept forgetting to say brother. So yeah, that's Mark Twain for you. But I'm sitting there going, dude, you can't compare this to Jesus. God, I don't know. I had a weird teacher. But yeah. Anyway, back on track. See, oh god, I think I lose Yang here or some bullshit. If memory serves. But yeah, Xenogears is a good game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I definitely recommend you give it a shot. If you've ever seen the anime, Neon Genesis Evangelion, I've never seen it. But the animation studio that did the work for that anime did the anime cutscenes for Xenogears. And it's a giant mech type game, sort of like Evangelion, so if you like that, you'll like Xenogears. To this day, though, Xenogears, in my opinion, had a lot of plot devices and a lot of surprises and hidden reveals that blew me the fuck away as a kid. Because a lot of its story, you're not going to really guess until they throw it at you. And the plot twists and everything coming out of left field are just like, wait, what? You know? And then you're going to be like, wait, how? You're just going to be sitting there like, wait, what the fuck just happened? Like, there's a few characters that are, like, you know, shrouded in mystery. Like, you have Garoff, and then you have Wise Man, you have the Masked Woman, and it's like, you're like, who the fuck are these people? And then when you finally figure it out and they tell you, you're just like, wait, what? You know, it comes out of fucking left field. The only one identity they come out with is id. I mean, they throw that one at you, and if you fucking can't guess that, then I don't know. Alright, I think I lose Yang here, so I'm gonna unequip him. Something tells me I lose him here from memory. It's something, I just remember it's something stupid, like he feels like he needs to go back home and he's gonna swim across the fucking ocean. I'm not making this up. He's gonna swim across the ocean. So. Battle Final Fight. Oh, Dissidia? Yeah, I played it. I owned both of them. They were alright. I wasn't a huge fan. Because I fucking hated what they did to fucking Kefka. Oh, God. They fucking turned him into the goddamn Joker, dude. It was a fucking train wreck. Like, Kefka... I always pictured Kefka as, like, this asshole, posh fuckwad who was just always sarcastic in a sense. Like, he could be serious, but then half the time he was just acting completely fucking bonkers with you. And then in Dissidia, he just seems like he's a complete fucking lunatic clown, like the Joker, but even more so. And it was just like, really? So. Oh god, what am I going to do with my equipment on Cecil? Because when I come on Paladin, I'm going to probably lose everything. I guess I could use my whistle and store a bunch of these bolts or something. I'm going to have to make a save state and see what happens, because I don't know what's going to trigger where. The Dissidia games? Yeah, I mean, they're good pastimers, but... who am I fighting? Wait, I already beat Milan. Being a pure dark. Shadow Dragon. Oh. Well, Naked Yang is okay. Maybe. We'll see. Let's do a... Oh, I learned Quake. That's right. Honestly, dude, 7, like I said, 7 was a good game. I didn't care for 8 at all. Wait, what? Ooh. It's not good. 8 had no wait, what? He heals from virus? Oh, fuck. I did not care for fucking 8 at all. 8's only redeeming quality was the card game. And I'll debate that with anybody, just because, like I said, there's no redeeming qualities to 8. Like, I will argue it, because the cast of characters was shit. The story made absolutely no fucking sense. The whole, oh, we grew up in the orphanage, but we don't remember anybody, and then it's like, well, they just forgot because something memories and Ultimacia and blah, you know. It fucking doesn't make sense. Also, I really should have used a cabin. This is what happens when I talk and play a game. I fucking lose sight of what I'm doing, but it's not your fault, it's my fault. So, I'll be fine. I'm not really losing this fight. 9 was good. 10 was a good game, I just didn't care for the characters. I fucking hated Titus, I fucking hated Yuna. The only thing that came out of 10 that was good was Lulu. Everybody will agree about that. I fucking loved 11. The story, the best Final Fantasy story, bar none, is 11's. A lot of people didn't play the MMO, but I'm telling you, this story was top fucking notch. Yeah, I do that too. I'll get to the end of a game, like the final dungeon, and I'm like, alright, I'm done, and I'll set it down and I just never go back to it. It's a fucking weird habit I have. Let's see if he's weak to Quake. Yeah, some people liked Riku. I fucking found her annoying. I didn't care how they replaced Lulu in X2, or X2, 10-2. The whole, I'm pregnant and expecting any day now, and I'm like, really? You're as flat as a board. Who are you fooling? Okay, I don't think any of these cure Curse. I'm gonna have to actually cast the damn spell. I guess I'll scan him. I don't know what the hell he's weak to. Well, I mean, her and Waka getting together was kind of obvious. Weak versus Holy. Okay. Oh, wow. I need to start healing. I need to change Cecil's sword, too. So we'll go off Silver, and we'll go to Leech. And then let's get his health up. I can't even call Ashura to heal either. Oh man, I'm out of MP. Yeah, if you play 11 now, it's a lot more friendlier. It's not like you need a group to do fucking anything. The whole game's a complete 180. They really changed it. Like, whatever you remember throughout the fucking window, it doesn't apply anymore. Dude, I can't get into 14. I have friends who keep trying to lure me into it, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I've seen the game, it just looks like a fucking convoluted mess. It looks like a clone of Warcraft, and it looks like so ridiculous. I'm sorry, like the costumes, the armor, the character. I mean, it just, ugh. I can't get into it. I loved 12 though. I did love 12, mainly because Matsuno was directing it until halfway through when he left the company, but If you don't know, Matsuno was the guy behind Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre. And he's a genius. He's a really good developer. I don't know what's holy. Is Miss... Maybe Miss is considered holy. Oh, man, I don't know any fucking... It's really my fault I didn't use a fucking... cabin before this fight. This fight's not that hard, though. Wait, what? Oh, I'm like, why can't I throw shurikens? Well, from what I've heard, too, about 14... Okay, Mist has got to be holy. From what I've heard about 13, or 13, 14, you don't really find groups. You just go for, like, the Dungeon Finder, or something it's called, and you just pair up and shit. You can play solo. But, again, it's just, like... I don't know, I can't get into that. I can't get absorbed into another MMO. Good to see that Curse isn't affecting Throw, though. I wonder if that's intentional, or if he can't do anything about it. I'll have to bring that up to him. So yeah, there's my stance on all whatever many Final Fantasies. Well, I mean, I haven't even played 15. I haven't seen anything about 15. I can't even tell you what it's about. Besides, like, I don't know, half the cast looked fucking flamboyant, and clones of Zack and Cloud, and I swear one guy looked like Jet from Cowboy Bebop, so props to that guy. Died from blood loss. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen that. Good to know that Curse persists through death. Oh, he's dead. Good. Of course, Cecil's dead, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be losing the levels anyway, I believe. Oh, and here goes Yang. So it's a good thing I did unequip him. I like how he's like, I'm gonna swim, I'm gonna kayak. It's kind of like the old, if you've never seen it, Yahoo Maps used to say if you try to go from like California to Australia, like the path to take, it literally said kayak across the ocean. I'm like, really? So kayak across the Pacific? Oh, that's reasonable. And they had to change it, but it was fucking hilarious at the time because it was like, really, kayak across the fucking ocean. So that's what I just picture Yang doing right now. Alright, let's go use a cabin, because... Also, I'm kind of tempted to just warp out and go to the Chocobo Forest, because I'm going to need more than one use of the whistle at this point. So, I'm going to do that, but then I'm just going to be running from every battle all the way back up here. I didn't think my inventory was going to be that fucking bad again. What? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I can't escape out of here? Apparently I don't know warp either. Alright, Well, fuck. I guess I'll just have to make do. I hope that's not like the only whistle in the game either, because that'll kind of suck. Well, actually, hang on a minute. I can just get rid of these kisses. I'll just buy them back. I don't even need the karate or the headbands, because I'm not going to be getting him back, probably. So, time to kind of, like, figure out what I can get rid of 2 more. But just in case I do get Yang back, I want to keep his claws, because I just don't remember if I do or not. So what else am I tossing? Okay, Mallet. I haven't had anything Piggy Me. Or Mini Me, rather, so I'll just get rid of those. Worthless items for now. Yeah, elixirs, let's get rid of those. I've been using the blinds. I haven't had a reason to use softs yet. The piggy thing. I'm gonna get rid of the dye pills. I really have not fucking gotten pigged once. And now I say this, and now it's gonna happen. Alright. I wonder if he changed the battle here, or if I just have to, like, defend. I did like the scene in the DS version. I thought the DS version's cutscenes were actually really well done. The voice acting, too. I didn't really care much for Cecil's voice, but I felt everybody else was pretty top. And this scene in the DS version is pretty good. So interestingly enough, you can do this. You can win this fight by fighting, but it's not really the intended way. You just have to survive. He just gives up. You're supposed to just cast Cure over and over again or defend. I guess it's to prove like you have no like hatred. Like, you're casting your evil out, so you're not, like, striking him with hatred or some bullshit. For all I know, it could be a script where he just gives up despite if you attack him, but I remember my buddy kept telling me, he's like, no, just, like, stand there and cure yourself or defend, he'll give up. As a kid, so... Wow, these fucking cures, Cecil, Jesus. Maybe I do have to fight. Shit, if I lose that... Oh, man, maybe I do have to fight this. Because I wonder if he's killing himself with the Dark Wave over there. Alright, maybe I do have to fight. Let's see. I guess he did change it, because the fight would have been over by now. And he doesn't taunt you in the in the original. Yeah, he's just spamming his lines. So this is an actual fight now. It's weird that he changed it. I wish my cures weren't, like, fucking shit tier, though. God damn, it's like, I have, like, telecures right now. Also, if you notice, when an enemy sprite like that is attacking, they attack kind of weird. Like, it should be like them attacking with their left hand, like your characters do, but it's like them swinging... Oh, I might be dead. Oh. Jesus. Oh, actually, that does look like it's the right hand. That's weird. I think it's supposed to be the left hand. I don't know, it's something weird. When you fight Yang and Baron, he uses a sword too, I believe. And it looks weird. But apparently, according to the game's code, every character is scripted to actually have a sword. And it's supposed to be the black sword that you see right there. Because reasons. Also, I might be dead if I don't get a turn. Yep, I'm dead. Is it a game over? Shit. Well, now I know just go in and fight him, instead of sitting there until I'm, like, half dead. Yep, it's a game over. Okay. No problem. Let's just go right back in. I fucking lost the Ordell fight. That was my first game over. I'm sitting there until I'm like half dead. Do I have to fight you? And, spamming Cure 1s for fucking 90 HP. Fantastic. I fucking lost the Ordell fight. It's kind of like, how the fuck do you lose that fight? Interestingly enough, though, you can beat Kain in Fable in vanilla. Legit. Well, you could do it legit. If you Game Shark or just spend, like, an eternity leveling up Cecil alone, you can beat him. Because his script... It gets weird. It's only scripted to do jump, like, a few times to ensure it kills you. But if you survive it, he ends up going into, like, a normal script where he'll just jump, and he doesn't do it that fast. Like, he doesn't do it like how he does at the start of the fight. And you just keep using, like, cure potions to cure yourself up and stuff, and you fight him. But it doesn't matter because, even if you kill him, the game proceeds as if you lost. And his health in that fight is 65,535, which is max hex code. So it's like FFFFF. It's the highest anything in a Final Fantasy game will have due to how things are coded. However, games like Brave New World get around that little feature, which if you've played that mod, you'll be fighting something and go, holy shit, why isn't this thing dead yet? I've done X amount of damage to it. They found a method to silently loop the boss's HP, so you'll never notice it. You'll be fighting and you'll knock off, I don't know, if the boss has like 40,000 HP and it's supposed to loop like 2 or 3 times, it'll just loop. It'll get a tick to its counter, and then you start knocking off its second wave of 40,000 HP, so forth and so forth. So bosses could have 120k HP or more, or stuff like that. Not ridiculous levels, but they give it a little more HP, so you're not just going in there and, like, offering and Genji gloving a boss with lock alone and then just winning it, or spamming Ultima with everybody and, you know, game over. So... It'd be nice if he was losing HP from Dark Wave, because he'd be dead in 8 casts of that. Oh, you know what? Do I have a shield equipped? I swear to God, if I have full Paladin equipment... Silver. Also, what's my sword? The Legend. I bet you it's better than everything I've got. Oh, actually, fuck it. Let's put the Leech Sword on. Get some health back while I fuck this guy up. There we go. Alright, I just made this fight a joke. I'm just gonna be holding A now. He can't kill me. Why didn't I think of this before? That's what happens when you stream super late. You're just like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I have like 5 different swords. I have to use one for each situation. I'm like, man, this guy's hard. I gotta cure myself. Finally, I could use a sword that... Oh, I won. This is the text. Also, I should ask him to rename the Leech Sword to Blood Sword, because it would make more sense. Obviously, Leech tells you what it does, but everyone knows what a Blood Sword does. It's a staple of a Final Fantasy game, so... it just makes more sense to name it Blood Sword. Shit, I think there's a lance cane called Blood. Did Edge just remember Meteo? Because that'd be helpful. Wait, what? Well, this is new. I don't remember this part. Oh, dude, I'm on the fucking moon? Aw. Well, I'm getting Fuso Ya now. Probably. Oh, thank God. Oh, wow, I started at level 30. Okay. Wow, so I bought a gauntlet for no reason, huh? See, that's what I hate. Why would you sell it if I can't? Damn it. Well, I mean, it's nice that you get equipment, because I think in vanilla you just get the sword and cloth armor, which is kind of like, really? So, cool. I have no inventory. I'm gonna have to just start tossing shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really need a chocobo. Also, interestingly enough, the moon is, like, really fucking small. Yeah, fuck that. What is that? Fire... I don't even know what the other 2 weaknesses are. Darkness and... purple. Ugh, I don't know what that's weak to. I'm just running. I'm not fucking with it right now. I see 3 different types of puddings. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I'm not fighting that shit. Flood. Okay, I assume the red worm's undead, then. Apparently not. Leech Sword is way too good, though. Wow, they're not... Wow. And then Rinzer wonders why I never ran from battles, because good god, dude, I need like all the fucking levels and experience I can get. I'm just getting you get like fucking destroyed. I need that flood to go off. There we go. Alright. Okay, I really don't like how Kid Riddick hides like Edward. I always hated that fucking feature. I hated the auto-hide shit. I'm gonna try to convince him to take that out, but then again, he's gonna be like, well, she's a little kid, what do you expect? But it's like, dude, take that shit out, come on. Can't fucking cure her. Look at, like, there we go. Oh, she's dead now. Great. These battles are annoying. Get a lot of experience, though. Definitely a good time to grind, but... Oh, what the hell? Now, what the hell's that shit? I only had Cure 1 for the fight, and now it's like, oh, here you go. Now you can have everything in the game. Fantastic. So the only spells I'm missing on Rosa are, I think, are Cure 4, Holy... Hang on. Cure 4, Holy... That might be it, actually. Because I know, unless she gets Protect, Shell, Dispel... I forget if there's another spell after that. God damn it, no. I'm not fighting this shit. I think one of the weaknesses of the pudding is physical. Like, I think the black pudding is physical. I don't know what purple spell is weak to, but... No. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, it is physical. Everything's weak to Mist Dragon, though. Oh, they're just normal enemies. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Please, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, god, no. Everything knows virus. Okay, apparently Holy doesn't do shit. It's weird that I'm on the moon already. But then again, not really, because the only part of the main overworld I have left to do is Toira, which... Metallic Cave. That's like really it. And then I have to do the Giant of Babil dungeon. So... yeah, I guess the moon's not too far-fetched. I like how I'm on the moon, and I still haven't even had a fucking airship. Well, no, I've had an airship, but it hasn't really come with me. Fuck. Oh. Alright, I thought the game was gonna fuck me, and then it didn't, so we're all good. Like a whole party of, like, color-coded flans or something. Or another wave of those fucking bombs in that sandworm. Does poison I feel like poison doesn't poison. I don't know what the fuck it does, but I'm looking at her health and it's not dropping. So I don't know what the hell poison does exactly in this game. I forget. I would imagine it would be like a sap effect, but... God, I don't even remember. I know it hurts you on the Overworld map. Because Cursed reduces your attack and defense by 50. See, everything's like so... Oh, god damn it, Edge. Everything's like so strong. It takes forever to kill. I'm also down one party member. I'm not looking forward to Fuso, yeah. I mean, he's like Tela 2.0. He is useful, but it's like, I would rather have a DD. Zephyr. Well, I can't take it, so I gotta exchange. Alright, goodbye, Soft. Alright, what does Zephyr do? I've got to pull up the spreadsheet for that. It's definitely an accessory. Oh, I guess it's a cape. Oh, wow. 10 evade, 10 magic evade, 10 agility. Ooh. That's pretty nice. I'd imagine I'd want to give that to Edge. So we're going to give him Zephyr Cape, because he's a ninja. I'm assuming defense percent is evasion, so 30% now. So that's pretty good. Yeah, he makes the most use out of it. I mean, I could bump it up with Rydia. But, yeah. I need a fat chocobo. I don't want to use my whistle. I'm okay for right now. I'm getting rid of, like, items I'm really never using. I swear to God, though, if I get, like, Rose of Petrified and I have no way to unfucking petrify her, I'm gonna be a really sad panda. God damn it. What do I want to get rid of now? Echo screens, I guess, because I never get silenced. Alright, so this is obviously a hammer. I think Cecil can use these. Okay. Let's check the spreadsheet. Because I think hammers are something new to this mod. Wrong, though. Oh, it's maces, not hammers. Templar. Only Paladin can use it. 3 agility, 3 will. No special properties. Yeah, so we're not going to use it. I thought Rosa could use it, though. Alright, let's get through the second cave now. Dude, this red worm is no joke. Well, this, at least this cure... Really? Ugh. Okay, that shit's gotta end. I'm really gonna try to convince him to get rid of that. Then again, I hope she loses that shit when she becomes an adult. This thing having counter vampire and he uses drain, it's just... Ugh, it's annoying. For fuck's sake, radio. Alright. I think I've checked this guy's scripts good enough. He's a fucking annoyance. I'm just not gonna fight him anymore. I like how I get like no chance. Rydia comes back into the picture and then she's like, "Nope, I'm out. Bye." So that's a lot of fucking experience. How much do I need? Yeah, it's like every 2 battles I gain a level. That's pretty crazy. Like if I were to grind off camera, I could get some serious leveling. But it's like, I feel like you don't need to really grind for this game. As long as you just fight like every battle, you'll be fine. Like, I don't think I ever grinded when I last played this. Also, you know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna need to save here. Hang on a minute. Let's do a save state. Another little weird glitch with Final Fantasy IV was either the leftovers from the developers, like an early map of some of the maps in this game, like for treasure placements and stuff like that. It's weird because if you try to click something randomly, like you were trying to examine a chest, like just on random tiles, whatever, you'd get into fights. So hold on a minute. Huh. He might have gotten rid of it. I thought it was this one. It's not this one, it's the other one. You just like try to click around like you're opening a chest, and you'll get random items. I can't remember where a lot of them are, but I definitely know for certain ones in here. Maybe he removed it. I'll be surprised if he fucking removed that, but he didn't remove the glitches that 4 is known for, like the item duplication trick with equipment and so forth, which I won't be using, by the way. I don't use glitches to beat the games. I'm not going to be doing that. Huh. I guess he did fucking change it, because there should be something right here. Like, I think it's monsters or something. It wasn't anything useful. Like, half the time you get like a tent or some low amount of money. I don't know what this would have caused, but I'm telling you, there was something like here or on the other side. Like, you stand right here or here, and you click, and it will say, like, monsters, and then you enter a fight. I think it's against 2 red giants, something like that. Another glitch, which was very interesting, is in the crystal room in the Giant of Babil, or the Tower of Zot, or something like that. You walk in there and you're like, oh shit, all the crystals, and then you walk forward into a pitfall. That room is fully coded. You can actually walk around that room, and weirdly enough, all 7 of the 8 crystals are actually on the pedestals, and the one in the middle is missing. Which makes me believe you were supposed to actually, at one point in the development, be able to walk around the room. but they changed it. And there's actually a door in the way back, and if you go through it, the game explodes. So, no, there's not. It's not the door. If you examine any of the crystals, the game explodes. Literally, like the game just fucking crashes hardcore. It doesn't know what to fucking do. It's kind of like, oh, you stole the crystals, you destroyed the time-space continuum. Congrats. It's like you've created a time paradox, Cecil. Or a Pime Pterodox. Fission mailed. The Giant of Babel, there we go. Oh, what's up, Finn? Yeah, I would bring a child. She's fucking amazing, dude. Can't play with your beard. Okay, Riddy is autistic. No, I kid. She's just a kid. Her mother... Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what's he doing? Wait, what? He just made her an adult? How the fuck does that work? Fucking Edge. Dude, she was doing fine before. What the hell? Okay, I mean, that's cool story-wise. He just goes, hey, you want to see a cool trick? And just, boop, now, you're an adult now. Oh, man. Oh, we're going back to Earth already? Well, that was a fun trip to Moon. At least I got that dungeon out of the way. That's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, if you've never played 4 before, I don't really suggest you play it because it's not the same experience, and you really do want to play the original before you play this because it's a completely different story. You get characters in a different order, obviously, and the main changes are he's made monsters harder. But not like, holy shit, I'm fighting everything for 5 hours and I'm getting my face eaten off by him. Like, he's fixed the scripts, he's changed things to make things more threatening, you know, so forth and so forth. The other changes are he's made equipment much more, like, lucrative in the sense of you're not just like, oh, I got a new weapon, throw my old shit away, or, oh, I've got this now, throw it. There's going to be times where an enemy's weak to something, and you actually want to use that item, because it's going to do fucking way more damage than anything else you have equipped. Alright, I'll give him the headband, I guess. Sage. Hang on a minute. What's his Sage armor? How good is that? Oh, okay, it gives 2 more magic defense and magic evade, and that's pretty. Oh, and 1 more defense. Okay, so he can just keep that. I don't really need to like jack it for Rydia, I guess. Also, let's go ahead and sort his spells, and then while I do that, I'll just keep talking. I mean, like, this is kind of like. This mod isn't really, like, insane difficulty type level. I mean, it's difficult. Some of the side quests are going to be a fucking pain in the ass to do. Like, to get Meteo, that shit's going to be hard. Odin's rough, stuff like that. But it's not, like, over-the-top, like, Kaizo difficulty. It's still hard, but it's not, like, that hard. Beyond that, it's a fun game. He did a really well, like, he did a good job coding it, and also setting up the story to work, which was pretty cool. It's not just like, oh, I'm in Baron, and oh, now I'm on the moon, and now I'm underground. Like, it's not like warps around like that. Like, he made the pathing through the game work really fucking flawlessly. It's really awesome how he made it, everything, like, connect. Like, how you get to Damascene, you go through the Atlion's Cave, and then you come up through the basement in Damascene, since you don't have the hovercraft anymore. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, this is a fun mod. This isn't a challenge run or anything like that, because I've never run a challenge mod of Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, honestly, I don't really play a lot of those mods. This mod, it's not like, holy shit, this writing's, like, fucking top-notch writing, because you're kind of limited for how much you can write in these text boxes and how much, I guess, you can have per line. But obviously, it's not English, so there's that. But, I mean, the story's still pretty good. It's different, but it's good. It's not bad. I mean, writing's hard. If you're not really, I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of people don't know how to write, and I'm not trying to knock people. Like, coding and making a mod's a lot of work, but if you look at things like, I don't know, some of the Mega Man mods, I don't think I've ever seen a Mega Man mod with, like, really good writing. It's all, like, cringeworthy shit, and, like, like a 5-year-old pretty much writes it. It's like, Dr. Wily, I will defeat you. And it's like, oh, Mega Man, you are such a pain in my ass. It's like, this time I will beat you. It's like, spice it up a bit, man. Make it, like, some decent dialogue. Because even in the canon, their dialogue is kind of fucking cringy. Can't fucking spell. QOPQ. R's. S. Oh, whoops, got this P. And that one. Wow, I'm missing a lot of spells, but Fuso Ya comes with fucking everything. So. Right, T. Okay, we're good. What's his stats, though? Holy shit! Alright, I take it back about him being Tela 2.0. He's more like Tela 20.0. Also, his eye is staring into my soul right now. Jesus. He's, like, giving me this look like, yeah, that's right. No fucking pushover. I might be old, but I'm not fucking Tela old, apparently. Yeah, good God, he's stronger than fucking Rydia. Problem is, he comes with a lunar rod, and I don't think that's anything good. Let's take a quick look. Might want to give him a rod back in Mysidia, so he can actually keep up. Well, actually not keep up, but, like, get a slight edge. So let's see, rods. Finding, okay, staves, okay, lunar. Alright, rods, okay. Staves, here we go. Lunar gives nothing. Oh, 5 will. Okay, yeah, we're gonna change that in Mysidia. I want him with wisdom, I don't give a shit about his will. But, yeah, Finn, it's hard to find, mods that are really well done. Like, if you're gonna rewrite the story, have, like, shit, plan it out, write the dialogue, have a first draft, and then revise it, make a second draft, revise it, have a third draft, finalize it, go to the press. Don't just be like, and then Mega Man said, Wily, stop this insanity. And then Wily said, ha ha ha. And then, Base said, Mega Man, I will defeat you. And then Mega Man said, no, I fight for truth and love. And then the battle started. Like, Jesus Christ, like, fucking, I don't know, flirt, what the fuck? Well, she won't hide anymore, I hope. Let's try flirting with a zombie. Let's see what that does. Because in real life, you try to flirt with a zombie, it's kind of trying to, like, asking a bear for directions. Alright, I want to see this happen. Oh god, what was that fucking... Oh, that shrill. That shit's gotta go. Enemy hit... So, she lowers their accuracy? Doesn't seem too useful. Well, actually, no, it would be useful, because it's pretty much like increasing your evasion. That's actually pretty good. I take that back, that's pretty good. I like how she flirts with an enemy, though. Good job, Rydia, you flirted with a zombie. I'm not even sure how much of this game is left. Because he said projected levels for endgame were something like 50 through 55-ish. And I'm almost at 40. And he had said, like, but then again, I had never run from battles and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, if you never run from a battle, you're never going to be unprepared. Let's cure 4 of these fuckers. Never mind. Apparently I turned into a beard. When he dies, he turns into a beard. I love that death animation, or sprite. So yeah. No, I haven't. I will though. I'm still working on tactics because I'm trying to get like the lesser characters like up to par that I'm going to actually be using. Because I'm going to eventually probably get rid of the generics, sadly, because I need space on the roster, and I'm probably going to have like Agrius or Marsh or something eat their crystals to just get all these abilities and shit. Fuck, dude, from all my grinding, my fucking punching bag has, like, every job unlocked and a fuck ton of JP across the board from JP Overflow. It's fucking hilarious. So whenever I decide to get rid of him, I can just have somebody eat his crystal and, like, immediately gain, like, everything in the game almost. He's, like, level 3. It's so fucked up. But that's actually the trick of how you keep your levels, like, low throughout the whole game. If you were to spend hours, you hire, like, 5 generics. You never use Ramza after the first battles, and then you go into like random fights, and you just level, or you throw rocks at like a character or something. Also, I never cured apparently. And then you kill the soldiers and give their crystals to your real characters or something or what have you. And then that way, like, for example, one of the guy who created Final Fantasy 1.3, technically, was Philsov. A lot of people don't know this. Philsov created 1.3, technically. It was called 1.2, I believe, at that point, and I believe he did 1.1, obviously. And that's the reason why it's called 1.3. You're probably like, well, what the hell is it? Well, obviously, Final Fantasy Tactics would be 1.0. They just built upon it and decided, well, call it 1.1, 1.2. Arcale's the one that took over and made 1.3. But if you've ever seen Philsov's videos on YouTube, the guy is just crazy fucking... He makes all of us look fucking retarded. It's that good. Like, I've told people on Sane Difficulty before, it's like, dude, watching him play, I feel like it's like watching me play as the guest AI in the game. It's so fucking bad. You're just like, oh, do I want to steal this fucking hat? Meanwhile, Philsov's like, alright, I'm going to be a summoner/samurai, and oh, look, I've already won the battle. Why is this game hard? It's just like, wait, what? Yeah. Like, I think every single fight in that mod, he's beaten in, like, 5 minutes or less or something. It's fucking stupid. He's too good. Except for some of the deep dungeon battles, which took hours. But that's how they're designed. Deep Dungeon is just, dude, I'm telling you, if you ever take a look at some of the battles in there, you're not gonna even attempt it. You're gonna be like, yeah, nope, and just walk away from it. I think one fight's like against, fuck man, like 7 or 8 behemoths and a samurai. Yeah, have fun. Oh, anyway, Brave New World, I'm at, I've killed 3, god damn it, Fasio. I've killed 3 out of the 9 dragons, and no, that's not me, fucking up. There is now 9 dragons in this mod instead of 8. I've killed 3 out of the, 9, and I have everybody back except for Locke, which I'm not in a rush to get him. But I will be finishing those games before I start anything new after this. I only started this because Rinzer asked if anybody would be willing to test the beta, and he needed beta testers to like play the game or stream it or something. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll do it because 4 is very fast. You can play 4 and beat it in a few sittings. I figure another 2 videos tops, I'll have this game done. Oh yeah, why do I have him in the front row? Thank you for pointing that out. Dude, because it's fucking late and I'm like half asleep playing this game. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't give, like... Oh, god damn it, wrong position. I also don't give a fuck about him dying. I mean, he's a good character, but I'm just like, I don't give a shit. I'm trying to get out of here. Also, you know what I just noticed? Fucking Rydia's sprite is the exact same as the dancer sprites. Oh, god. Now she knows Flirt. Which apparently is just her screaming like a banshee. Is this the right way? I don't know anymore. But, yeah, I will be like I said, I'll be completing those games before I start anything fucking else at this point. I don't know what I'm gonna do after these 3 games, though. I wouldn't mind doing Resident Evil 4 again, and doing the knife-only challenge, or what is it? It's the challenge well, I mean, I didn't make it up, like, oh, I'm the first guy to fucking do a knife thing. No. The challenge is, I call it knife all, no merchant, knife only. Or knife only, kill all, no merchant. Because I've never seen a playthrough. I've looked on YouTube, I've never seen it. So unless it's like some really obscure titled name and I couldn't fucking find it, or a Japanese guy did it, I can't find it. I've never seen somebody run through the whole game and knife everything. It's the most I've seen is like, you just run through the game and you never fight unless you absolutely have to. The Japanese runner that is just a fucking grand wizard, and I will never fucking be on that guy's level, because holy shit. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can, I can't remember I don't know the URL to the specific thing. If you go to my YouTube channel and you go to my videos, for the first Resident Evil video I have on there, in the description, I link to the guy's channel. Or it might just be a Japanese guy who uploaded the videos, because he doesn't have every single video, but he's got enough. This guy did a handgun, knife only was allowed. No merchant. He could not open his inventory to, like, swap to grenades or heal himself. So it was a no healing run. And if he died, he started the entire game over again. It took him 454 legitimate attempts to beat this challenge. He didn't, like, you know, at the start of the game he gets hit, he didn't reset. He fucking just played until he died. He was that fucking hardcore. And I think YouTube's only got it's got like 14 parts, I want to say, to the video. It doesn't show him winning, it shows him getting very fucking far. I think the farthest you'll see in those videos is he gets to the truck part on the island, and he died. And, yeah, it was kind of fucked up. A couple other parts where he dies and stuff like that, but it was absolutely hilarious, though, because he was being a fucking pervert at one point, and it nearly cost him the run. He was on the fucking gondola in the village, and he's sitting on the gondola after he kills the fucking villagers who are trying to throw axes at him. And he fucking pans the camera down to look up Ashley's skirt and her underwear, and you just hear like this hits Ashley in the head. She's screaming. He's like, "Huh?" Because he had missed one of them, and she nearly fucking died from it. And it was like, oh man, if he had lost the fucking run there for being a pervert, oh dude, I would have fucking died laughing. But it was still funny as shit. Well, that's what you fucking get. Anyway. But yeah, this guy is... If you watch his runs, he's really fucking good. What the fuck should I even cast? Meteor, I guess. Anyway. I wouldn't mind doing the Resident Evil run, but I need to figure out the control scheme to it. I need to fuck around with it. Because for some reason, I would be playing the HD version this time. I have the HD version now. My old run was on the original PC release. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, she's just weakened. I thought she was completely stoned. Fuck yeah, Medio. I played the original PC port, which I think was just a really shoddy port from Ubisoft. I think it was of the PlayStation version. And it did well. I mean, I was fine with it. It was fucking Resident Evil 4, you know? I didn't care. But I'd be playing the HD version re-release this time. But for some reason, the control scheme with it is fucking weird. And I use the left analog to move the camera. So when I pull out the knife, I'm like aiming with the left analog stick to aim and move it. It doesn't work like that in the HD version for some reason, and I can't map it. So I need to get a mapping controller and try to figure it out. I haven't fucked with it yet though, but because otherwise I look like I'm fucking retarded when I'm trying to play the game. Like I'm drunk. Like I ran through the game at the start, and because I don't have professional unlocked, enemy AI is just garbage. What am I doing? I don't even know. I gotta get a chocobo. So I'm sitting there like trying to goad an enemy to attack me, and he's just like standing there. And I'm like, any day now, and yeah, it's throwing me for a loop. I can't even play it unless I have the controls set up the correct way. So, I don't know. If I don't do that, I'm going to probably do Tactics Ogre on PS1. Because I've never played that version, it would be completely blind. And it would be something I would want to do and like just play around with. So I wouldn't mind showing that off. Because I've played the PSP version, but it would be a completely different game, kind of, sort of. Alright. Oh, fuck me! I wanted to go to the Chocobo. Oh, God damn it. Hold on. I'm just gonna run from battles. I need to go to the Fat Chocobo like crazy, and I'm like, what did I want to do here? Oh. I don't know. It's late. I'm fucking tired. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming for. I'm trying to think of a good point to stop, but it's like, I don't even know what the fuck's coming up. Oh, you know what? I think I have to go back to Baron, and I'll be fighting Cagnazio finally. I'll see where I'm at then. I'll see where I'm at then. But I would love to redo the Resident Evil run, though, in HD. And because the quality of the old run is just really terrible. Like, I did as best as I could to set up, but the video quality at parts just goes to shit, and there was nothing I could do about it. Not to mention the final part, like I said, is completely muted, because I had my mic muted and I never fucking realized it. So, alright. Let's get rid of shit. I'll put the ice guards away for now. Templar. I'll keep the headband, I guess. Alright. I can't equip that anymore. Wait, what? I can't equip Ancient or Ice Brand? Why isn't he putting his hand up? Seriously, you're scaring me. Hang on. He can't equip those swords anymore? Oh, wow. He can't. Wow. That's weird. Okay. I wonder if Kane can. Huh. Okay, I'll just put him away for now. So we'll keep the silver for undead killing. I'll keep the Assuras. I think the moon rings have outlived their usefulness, but I still need to keep them because of something's weak to air, or it's a flying unit. I can put the claws away in case Yang ever rejoins, but I don't think he will. I'll keep the elements for Rosa. Black away. Kadachi. Yeah, he made a lot of the equipment still useful. Like, for example, if you're going to be fighting undead, the silver weapons help. And it does way more damage than you just going, oh, it's a shit sword. I'm just going to use my legend sword. Well, I don't know if legend's holy property. I haven't checked yet, but yeah. And then, like, some stuff has resistances now. Like, Ruby Ring resists fire. Stuff like that. I can sell silver equipment. That shit's useless. I gotta... those are the katanas for him, right? Silver is a good slayer for undead. Alright, I think that's good. Oh, I'm gonna sell my tents when I get to town, because they're fucking useless now. Cabins are way better. Alright. I think I'm good. Let's get back to town. I'll sort my inventory there. I've also got 52,000 gold now. Gil, whichever. But yeah, like I said, he reworked this mod to also have like status ailments be a thing. Because he loves status ailments, he said, which I agree with. I prefer enemies to actually do something more than just like wail on you. Them like setting status ailments so you actually have to like cure yourself and play like defensively. Besides just hold A and then cast Meteo or Meteo with fucking Ridio over and over again. It's not really like a strategy at that point. So, alright, we're gonna buy a time staff. I didn't buy any of these last time, so I'll buy one. I don't need the chain whip since I have Blitz now, I believe, which, let me quickly check that. Yeah, the thing is, when you download this game, you get a spreadsheet. Since it's not, did I buy a silencer? I don't think I did. Let's buy one. Since it doesn't really state, and it's not his fault. He said it's really very little you can do. Like, see, obviously, I can't see information on it. So the best he could do was he just includes a spreadsheet that tells you everything about it. So, for example, I'll tell you right now. What was I looking up? Silencer, I think. Or no, I'm sorry, the chain whip. There we go. So whips, for example, okay. There's a thing just called a whip, which I don't know where the hell that is, because apparently I missed it. Oh, you know what? Probably one of the towns. Probably one, like Troya, or whatever the other town is called, to the south of Baron. Okay, so for example, chain whip can be used in left or right hands. I believe, or I don't know what the hell special means. 50 power, 85% hit rate, it has no element, inflicts stun status, it has a racial bonus against spirits and zombies, gives 5 agility, it's used by callers, can't use it as cast as an item, and is it metallic? Yes. So there you go. It's a cool little spreadsheet, very easy to read. Alright, anyway, what was I looking at? So chain whip, Blitz. Okay, so Blitz has a lightning element to it. Stun, it's also good against robots. Okay. So, I think I'll pick up a chain whip. Despite, I don't know if I really need it. Because Radia's gonna mostly be casting spells. I think I'm done fighting undeads, too. And, honestly, I want to keep her with the Drain. So, there's really no point in getting her one. Yeah. So, I'll keep her with Blitz in case I ever really want to play with it. Alright, so let's re-equip him. I think it was the Ashura. Whatever that is. Alright, so Kodachi's worse. We'll keep him with the Silencer. Yeah, the Stardust Rod's good. But the thing is, like, her getting whips, it's kind of like... I mean, if you really want to melee with her, that's fine. But there's no point in this mod, in my opinion, because she's got magic, she's got calling, she can call her shit, and if she's ever out of MP, you just pop a Funk Tincture, and you just call it a day. So... what else did I want to sell? Why do I have 2 Fire Wards? Huh. Oh, wait. Did I clone that by mistake somehow? Well, it doesn't matter. It's not like I did it on purpose if I did. Yeah, the other thing was he didn't take out the cloning thing, because he said, in his own words, what kind of coder do you take me for? Like, he wasn't that great at coding or something, but... He said, he would have to actually look through the coding itself, but I'm like, well, I'm sure there's patches, dude. That you could just, like, download and apply to your mod itself, you know, but... If you have to cheat, you know, that's just something. I didn't cheat on purpose. It's not like it's going to be useful. Like, honestly, I could sell it, but I don't feel like doing it. Mainly because I swear to God I put one on the Chocobo. But, you know what? Here, I'll just sell one. Because oh, shit, I sold both of them. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm near positive I've got one on the Chocobo. If not, I can probably buy it again, but it's not a big deal. Because you can buy them from stores, and the store is always opened. You can buy it in the Underworld, I want to say, in the one city to the south, so if I really fucking need it, I'll go pick it up, but I think I'll be okay. For some reason, I thought I was selling one. Or did I have the 10 selected? That's weird. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I think we're good to continue, though. Also, hang on, what does Gauntlet do? Because I apparently bought that, and I don't think Gauntlet is a Gauntlet anymore. I think it does something. Because all the accessory... He's changing the arm thing to be accessory now. It's not really like a Gauntlet anymore. 10 defense, 5 vitality... It's usable by everybody. Okay. I'm just picturing Rydia with, like, giant knight gauntlets on her, like, you know, robe wizardry frame. Just doesn't fit. Actually, now I'm picturing Milia Duel. From Tactics. Alright, I think we're done. I've wasted enough time here. I'm just double checking. I have mute, poison, time. Okay, let's sort this inventory. Jesus. This poor inventory. Nice sorting. Couldn't even get the items correct. Alright. Gonna do some quick item management. Let's get the swords sorted. So I know where I do this so I know where everything is. Like, when I watch other people play games, I get so... I don't want to say triggered, but I just get, like... I just go, really? How do you play? From, like, watching... Could he use Slumber Sword? Hang on. Apparently not. I'll have to put that away next time. Anyway. Like, people just like how they play with their inventories, and it's like, dude, sort that shit. I don't know how you find anything in the midst of a battle. But... I always like to sort it, just so that way I can immediately go through and find things. So, I apologize if this is going to take a minute, but I just like to sort everything. Blitz will put, I guess there, silver. Oh, we gotta equip this. Ugh. So I think, like I said, I think Cagnazio is the next thing. We're gonna go back and meet the Elder, and then We're gonna go back through the Serpent Road, unless I get like the Lunar Whale right now or something crazy, which would be fucking awesome. But I don't remember. So I honestly I don't remember because I haven't played this game in like about a year, and I don't remember a lot about it. All right, so Ruby. We can go here, headband, gauntlet, fine. All right, then let's just sort the Juji Shuriken. Yeah, right there is fine. Okay. All right, we're good. Yay, pretty inventory again. And then let's check. I think I bought everything I wanted. I don't need a second Ashura. I'll probably get something better. I got a good silencer. Got the time for him. She doesn't need time. I don't need mute. I got the Elven. I don't need that. Okay. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll buy the chain. Just in case. It's only 9,000. Whatever. And then this was only... I don't need anything from here. I bought everything, I remember. Fusoya comes with better equipment. I'll go check the item shop, though. Because I'm going to probably want more cabins. Maybe more meds. Hang on, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy Maiden Kisses for now, and you. I mean, it's only 300 gil. If I end up tossing them, it's not a big deal. I just want to have them just in case I actually need them. Alright, and... let me quickly just sort this. Alright. I'm not going to sort these for now, because I might be tossing them. Not to mention I can just do it off camera. I've already wasted enough time sitting here fucking with this shit. Let's get a move on. Now I'm all prepped. Oh right, let's give Rosa a new arrow, shall we? Holy's good, but let's give her... Let's give her mute. 15 more damage. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's cure up too. Okay. Let's do this. I can't speed this up, by the way. Just have to sit here and watch it slowly crawl. At least it's not little money. God, could you imagine if this whole thing was done in, like, the speed of little money? Be like, well, gonna go AFK, make a sandwich, be back in, like, 30 minutes. What's interesting is, like, Final Fantasy II and Final Fantasy IV are kind of connected in the sense of, like, there's a town of Mysidia in that, and you've got Kain as a child in Final Fantasy II. Like, his father, Richard, is a dragoon and stuff, so it's kind of weird. It's like, does Final Fantasy II take place in the same timeline? Because there's a lot of, throwbacks here and there. And I mean, it literally is. Like, the kid's called Kain in that one. So it's kind of hard to ignore. And then there's the whole town of Mysidia. The kid's father, like I said, is Richard, who's actually a party member. He's a dragoon. Oh, where am I going? I'm like, oh, I'm going to walk outside. By the way, we're gonna when I was talking in Discord earlier, we're gonna do a 350-hour nonstop stream. Buckle yourself in. No breaks. Let's make history. Let's make the Guinness Book of World Records. Fucking 5 hours in, I'm just like, no, fuck this shit. I'm done. Because I was reading earlier about the guy who had streamed like Call of Duty for like 175 hours. Oh man, fuck people. All right, so let's explore the town. Ouch, fire burns. Yeah, this is Sid's house. He's sort of alive. Yeah, there's a lot of history with Final Fantasy IV's development. It feels like Sid was supposed to rejoin you at one point, and they did away with it. Mainly because an interesting thing about Sid's weapons are they all do like 3 or 4 times the damage, of 3 to 4 times damage to robots. And you never have him fighting robots with you. Not to mention, he can equip shields, but all of his wrenches take 2 hands to use. And he can equip... Oh, I don't have the key. He can equip the hand axe, but the hand axe was dummied out. And he can actually equip axes later on, but obviously you don't have him. That's right. I think Kane's got the key. When he joins you, he's like, oh, look what I have. Because originally it was supposed to be Yang that had this, and Yang doesn't have shit anymore. Because Yang's currently swimming across the fucking Pacific. That's funny. It's like, I'm heading home. Well, how are we going to get there? Well, I'm going to swim across the ocean. Oh, okay. Good luck to you. Apparently Yang was like, don't worry, I used Yahoo Maps. It just says, well, I kayak across the Pacific, I'll reach Australia in no time. Like, wait, what? Again, if you don't... That's actually something Yahoo Maps once said. To kayak across the Pacific. Was it Yahoo or was it MapQuest? I don't remember. One of those things. And they had to change it. I've been like, could you see somebody doing that and then like dying or something and suing Yahoo? Well, they said to do it. I could see that happening. Oh, man. I think there was another secret in this town. Hang on a minute. I want to say it was... Okay, I can't get out... Okay, so it's not a... There's no way to walk outside the walls here. I'm trying to think if it was Baron or was it Toira? Or Tora, whatever it's called. The fucking... dancer... The city with all women. Maybe I'm thinking the DS version. I don't remember. I swear to God, there was like another patch of grass that you go through. Man, maybe I'm just losing it. I know you can come down here. There's like 2 chests here. Maybe it is Tora. Or Toira. It's like Toira. Toira. Tora. Oh yeah, she dances. Let me show you something. I know this song is familiar, and it's not like something Square came up with, and I don't remember. I don't know the song off the top of my head. I don't know what it's like. The song was because Square has a history of doing that. I don't think they've done it lately, but that song obviously is like you know the song, the jingle. They did it again in Final Fantasy VI in the bar with Johnny Be Good, which they aptly named that song Johnny C. Bad, and I'm like, really? How the fuck were they never, unless they like got permission, how the fuck were they never sued for that shit? Obviously, it's a parody, so it was probably, you know, like allowed, but even the jingle of the music is like the exact same, so it's kind of weird. Anyway. Alright, so there's nothing in the town. Let's get a move on. Huh. Guards are mysteriously absent. Oh, never mind. Oh, dude, it's gonna be like a Fable battle again. That's pretty cool. Well, let's blitz our way in, shall we? Also, because I can, fuck them. Let's just use Meteo. I can put tinctures on him. It doesn't matter. It's way overkill, but I don't care. I don't think these guys are going to even survive to see Meteo, but I just like to do some overkilling. Wow. They're still alive. Okay, well, maybe they will. Okay, now they're dead. There we go, yeah. Only good spell is Meteo now. 8,500, holy shit. Can I just grind on these guys for a bit with Meteo? Let's count how many battles there are here, because I'm curious if he just copied and pasted. I'm not saying that's a lazy thing to do, but I'm curious if he, like, just mimicked the Fable battle. Because I think there's 6 battles in Fable. Let me think. There's... I don't remember. I think it's like 6. Well, at least Fusoya can't die, because Cecil will just cover him. So I'm just going to leave him weakened. Oh, is it supposed to be Fabul? It's like Fabul? I've always said it as Fable. Yeah, Fabul, I guess. Fabul. I've always said it as Fable. Oh, this guy bravely ran away. I have a feeling this is going to be 6 battles. This gauntlet. I don't have enough. Shit. I missed Darkness already for Cecil. Yeah, why not? God damn it, cast Psych already. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be using Psych after every Meteo now. Holy shit. Wonder if poison would be doing more damage to these guys. Probably. At least he's gonna retreat. Or he can die, that works too. Faburu. So yeah, Fabul. Yeah, Faburu. I would assume Fable would be spelt Fabaru instead of Buru, so Fabul. Yeah, Fabul might be better. But the thing is, it's gonna be really fucking hard to get me to swap off that because I've always said it as Fable. Like everyone I've known, like growing up with and stuff, always said it as Fable. We've always just said it as that. So it's gonna be like really hard to change that. It's not as bad as like the Final Fantasy VI pronunciations of names I always see people say, like Sabin. It's like, oh god, please don't say Sabin or Celes. Or Celes and stuff like that. It's like, ugh. Fat, like fat, so Fabul. Yeah, Fabul. My rule is always look at the Japanese spelling of it, because they write it out in kata for how to pronounce it. Tina. I'm fine with Tina. I've always just called her Terra. I didn't know about her name change until, like, years later, so... Alright, let's try Poison Arrow. Wait, what? Let's try Poison. But, I mean, like, if somebody wants to call her Tina, that's fine, because that is her name. Terra was just changed because of Woolsey's, Ironically enough, they named her Tina because they wanted to give her an exotic name in Japan. So they were like, oh, let's name her Tina. They were like, okay. And then in America, it was like, Tina's kind of like a common name. So they were like, let's change it to something else. And it kind of, like I said, it kind of mirrors, which is race cost. Alright, let's do that. It kind of mirrors, like, how my Japanese friends are. They prefer... Like, you'll see people that are like, if they watch anime or if they play games, they're like, oh, I prefer the Japanese version of something, because it's like the truest form and blah blah blah. Well, okay, yeah, that's true. That's kind of like having an author, like, you have some guy who writes a book, and then it gets published in, like, 4 different languages, and each language botches it, and you're like, wait, what? This book wasn't really supposed to be like this? So yeah, I can understand that. But what's funny is, oh my god, Edge. What's funny is that my Japanese friends actually prefer English stuff. Like, they prefer, like, English voice acting and movies and stuff like that. They fucking can't stand it in Japanese. They said it's, like, very boring and dull. And I agree with them. If you ever look at, like, Japanese, like, dialogue and stuff, it's really fucking predictable and boring. So... I just find that funny. So it's like the Japanese are like, let's make Terra's name a little more exotic, and then the English guys are like, let's make Tina's name a little more exotic. So yeah, I don't understand why he changed Sabin's name though. That was just fucking weird. Oh, like Tara? Yeah, like Tara Reid. Yeah. Yeah, it was MASH. M-A-S-H. Yep. It's my weapon. I still have the Legend Sword on? What the fuck? Let's put Leech on. Yeah, but everybody else's name... Oh yeah, Cyan's name is actually Cayenne. Like cayenne peppers. It's spelled the same way. C-A-Y-E-N-N-E. And then they just shortened it to Cyan. But it's so no one has ever really pronounced Cyan's name correctly. You're supposed to pronounce it Cayenne. What am I doing? Wow, Cecil's dead. Great. Yeah, these battles are rough. What's interesting is in the I own the Japanese version of Final Fantasy VI on the Super Nintendo, and what's interesting is in the instruction booklet they list all the characters' names in English. So, but funny enough, there's no English spellings of it. But like Locke's name is spelled just Locke. There is no E at the end. Woosley added that to like kind of flare it up a bit, I guess. They could have, but again, you'd have to ask Woosley why he exactly did that. But from reading the interview with him, like a lot of people give him shit about his translations. If you read the interview, he actually did the best he fucking could. And like he didn't look at the project and go, whatever, I don't really give a shit, it's a fucking video game. No, because he states that at the time of the games coming out, games were starting to become an art form. And he was respecting them. They were no longer just like, little things on the screen where, oh no, there was an alien, shoot their ships, and whatever, like Space Invaders. Games started having stories and all this other shit, and it was blowing him away. So he was doing his best to translate things and get like the point of what the creators were trying to get across. The problems he ran into while translating, and anybody who's done anything with the mods will tell you, there's limitations. And the data bank for dialogue, like BTB will tell you, for Brave New World, he can only put so much like dialogue into it, because again, the Japanese can fit more into a space than we can with the Roman alphabet. So, for example, you can write the word, for example, why everything in Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6 is listed as GP for your money instead of just Gil. Gil takes 3 letters. Gil takes 3 letters to write for us, but the Japanese takes 2 symbols to do it. It would be Giru. So GI is 1, and then RU is the second one. So they can do it in 2. It's the same thing with names. That's why, like, everything is so truncated, you'll see. It's because they can just write it with, like... They have 5, like, kanji or whatever the fuck to write with, or katakana or hiragana or something, whereas we can only have 5 Roman letters. So when they're trying to translate something and they can't fit it, he's got to sit there and go, okay, what's a word that would fit? He's got to think. So it wasn't like he just said, oh, what's this word? Fuck it, let's just name it this because fuck you. But again, I don't understand why he changed MASH to Sabin and whatever. Anyway, Cagnazio time. Honestly, I'm surprised Cagnazio made it as a Fiend of the Elements, because holy shit, he's a joke. Yeah, Barbar Isia. Well, it's because in Japanese the V, there is no oh god, there is no V sound, so they use B's. So it's spelled like that, and they have to write it like that. So that's why it comes out like that. Like all the look at this K-Nazio, obviously it's supposed to be Cagnazio. It's just bad. It's bad writing. But from what I understand, whoever translated Final Fantasy IV, according to Woosley, was not English speaking. Like that wasn't their main language. And they did it, and they did the translation in-house apparently. So you'll notice a lot of English in Final Fantasy IV because he took over afterwards. Yeah. So again, Woosley, he did. Okay, I'll get back to my original point of what he was talking about. Isia? I don't know, what is that name referring to? But, oh, I see. But referring back to what Woosley did, so when he sat down to translate the game, he translated it. And then he sent it to them, and they told him it wasn't gonna fit, he had to like, trim it down. So he's like, alright. So he trimmed it down, it still wouldn't fit. So he did and at that point, I think he got frustrated, and he just scrapped everything, and he went back and redid the whole game. Like, he had to rewrite everything, and so forth and so forth. And so he tried his best, he said, and he was on a time crunch, and it was something like he had, oh man, he had something like 30 days to translate the game. And in that time period, he beat the game. He played the game through. He beat it. I think he said he beat it a few times or twice or some fucking bullshit. And then he sat and rewrote the game 3 fucking times. So in 30 days, blind played Final Fantasy VI once or twice, then sat and rewrote the whole fucking script 3 fucking times. That guy, yeah, he did work. And, you know, if you go and Google the interview, I suggest you do. It's a really interesting read. I mean, the guy, he did his best. He wasn't just like, whatever, fuck you, I'm just translating for money. No, he did his best. And because of it, like, stuff he's added has been kept in the game, you know, from other translations and stuff, which is pretty cool. Like, Terra's now known as Terra across the board. She's never been changed back to Tina. Stuff like that. But so anytime someone's like, "Oh, I fucking hate Woosley's translation," the guy did as best as he could. I mean, you can pick apart why he chose some things in some parts, but at that point, you're just kind of nitpicking. You know, if it's like, if you feel like he did a shit job, well, do better. You know, that's my response to people that are like, "Oh, this is shit." It's like, well, you can do better, fucking do better, man. Let's see what you can do. I'm not saying that as like an insult to somebody. It's like a straight, well, you think you can do better, let's see what your attempt is like, you know? That's how modding starts, honestly. It's like, I really like this game, I can do better, and then they fucking do better, you know? So, that's just my stance on stuff like that, but, whoever translated Final Fantasy Tactics, like I've said, they did a good job. Honest to Christ, despite it's kind of weird at parts, they translated the game literally. Like, there's very few mistakes in my opinion. The only mistakes I can think of offhand are shit like, I don't know why Ramza tells Ygraf to don't open it to Valius's orb, to the, you know, Your guess is as good as mine about that one. Despite in the Japanese version, he clearly states, no, Ygraph, don't listen to it. So, I don't know how they fucking got that. And then, you know, Ramses' whole Eog and Geronimo, again, he never says either of those, and it's not a mistranslation because in the Japanese version, he literally says Ixo, which means let's go, literally. And yeah, it just literally means let's do this, let's go. And the translators decided, let's just make him scream nonsense. I don't know. So, for all we know, it could just be the creators just wanting to like put like a little mark of their own in the game, like Geronimo, we're jumping off this cliff to save Agrias or some bullshit. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm fucking tired. If I don't ramble, I'm gonna be sitting here like half asleep trying to kill this fucking asshole. Ugh. I'm probably gonna call it quits after this. I'm rambling, I'm half asleep, and I made some decent progress. Oh, you know what? Let's try Holy out. Let's see what Holy does. Maybe it'll cast faster than Meteor. You know, how much was Fight doing? Because throwing shurikens is really good, but how much is Fight doing? It's the same damage, alright. What's the fucking point of the shurikens then? Wow, Holy's better than Meteor, obviously for single target, but anyway, yay, we beat K-Nazio, or Cagnazio. I like how he's like, oh, I can't believe Millen was an element. I'm like, dude, Millen at least put up a better fight than you just hiding in your shell the whole fight. What the hell was that about? That's another point I'm going to have to bring up to Rinzer. I'm like, dude, you might want to buff K-Nazio. He was kind of a joke. Maybe reduce the time of his water shit, or I don't know, why is he going in his shell? He didn't do anything. That was weird. It was like vanilla scripts. You worthless excuse for a king. Who's saying that? Oh, Kane. I still think it's a ruse. Like, I think Goblez is still controlling him. Like, this whole, like, oh, I fucking felt like killing people and following the king's orders, but hearing you tell me, and then when you told me, please don't do this, and blah, 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 I was like, whatever, but then when I heard you say it again to the king, I was like, damn, you make a fine point. You know, fucking Cecil with the D20 over there with charisma roll. I don't know. I think it's a ruse. I think Kane's gonna betray us. If not, I'm gonna tell Renzer, I'm like, dude, you really need to rewrite that scene. Because it really makes no chance. It makes no sense. It would make more sense to just be like, why don't you just make Kane under the control of Goblez and... I don't know, like he breaks free of the control at periods, I don't know. Alright, I think at this point, side questing is opened, since I have the airship now. I'm not sure. Okay, apparently Goblez is just, like, sitting on the floor with his crystals. Why is he doing that? Zemus, I am so close to returning. That's interesting, because he never uttered that line originally, but that's cool to name drop that. Oh, this is the Torah crystal. So then, so the next part is going to be the fucking metal cave. Ah, great. Which means pretty much going through the cave, like in vanilla, and just running. Fuck equipping for it, just run. I don't think anybody enjoyed that metallic cave. Wait, I'm losing... Wait, no! Oh, fuck. I don't think I unequipped it. Well, did I give him anything? He had the Sage armor, which I would have liked to have jacked, but... Eh, that's fine. I'm sure I can buy it later. I might have given him a headband, but I can buy those. I gave him the time staff. Wow. What a hole. Fucking Home Alone. I just thought of that from reading Cecil's line. Fucking Marv just looking up like, wow, what a ship. Toroya. Wow, I was way off. I'm calling it Tora. This is a hint to side questing right here, but I wonder how some of our other friends are doing, or some of our other friends are doing. Maybe we should go see them if we find the time. That is a clear hint to go side questing. I forget how we go to the underground. If this ship doesn't have a drill, I don't know how the hell we're gonna get to the underground. Unless I have to... No, no, he wouldn't make you walk all the way back through. Yep, I don't have a drill. Unless... Hang on. Is the hole just open now? Well, actually, this ship didn't get a drill originally, so hold on a minute. Wait, do I get rid of these items? Nope. Okay. Obviously, I need the key or something. I'd imagine we go talk to the engineers in Baron. But the skies are ours once again. We can actually move around. Why am I... Oh yeah, do the shop... Wait. Do the shops open now? Or, hang on, let's see. Or does Kane go, oh, by the way, I've got the key. Oh, they're open. I'll have to go shopping off camera. More Juji shurikens, flame whip, giant arrows, giant axe, okay. Twist headband, kendo. Okay, so if I lost my headband, I can just get it back. God, did I give him the ruby ring? Oh, I didn't, thank God. I really think I just gave him a headband. Yeah. Also, Cecil's got the gauntlet for some reason. Okay, so the guy, he did have the headband, I believe. If not... Yeah, he must have, because Zephyr, he's got the Zephyr. Okay. We can change form again. Alright, what's Kane got equipped? Wait. Wow, he's got some really weird fucking gear choices. Silver. Okay. I mean, that's fine for now, I guess. I am gonna pick up another hairband for him, though. I don't really care about the gauntlet. I want the headbands on, because those things are so good. Alright, I'll go shopping in a minute, or I'll do it off camera. You guys don't need to see that, because I'm gonna go quickly exploring, figure things out, and then I'm gonna probably call it, but, yeah, we'll see for now. Alright, so obviously, I can't do anything here because I need the item. I'm not sure. Oh, that's right, it's at Baron, maybe. I don't remember where I get the drill. I'm pretty certain it's not this ship, it's the ship in the underworld, and I'm probably not going to get it. So, I don't know. It might be part of the story, like I have to go through somewhere to get it. Also, I keep entering the fucking town like an idiot, and I'm wandering around like a jackass. Like, hey, what am I doing? I'm so out of it. Oh, man. Yep, there's his little assistants. Let's go talk to him. I don't know what they're going to do to this ship, but let's go find out. I like how all the guards are back to being alive again. Well, your secret stash sucked, but I will take that money. Yeah, I know that's a secret I just went by. I'll get it later. Okay, that's a reference to Odin. Okay, apparently these guys don't do shit. So yeah, we can do Odin now. We can go do Leviathan or some other palette swap of him or something, because that's how you get Meteo in this game. There's quests underground. You have to go hunt for like Edward and stuff, and you get some shit at the end of it. I don't remember what. I think you get summons for Rydia. A lot of it's just like side questing for Rydia, from what I recall. Actually, I'll go here. Let me show you this. Let me show you this fight. I'm not gonna fucking win it, but I'll show it off. God, if I fucking won it, I'd laugh. So it's like, oh, let's go get Meteo. What could go wrong? I'm pretty certain I can do this fight right now. Let's see. It's like, wow, I can learn the ultimate spell, please. I'm sure this fight's gonna be just whole day. What could go wrong? Uh-oh. Lotan. Oh, God. Luck. The hell's luck? I do like the nighttime battle here. I forget what the strategy was I did for this. I think it's basically you just need X amount of HP, and then you just keep spamming cures and pray. Like, you have to do enough damage, and having people die is not good. Alternatively, I think if I just equip... Wow. Did I just solve this fight? No, it can't be that fucking easy. If I equip icicles on everyone, he can't kill me. Please tell me that's not a thing. Oh, okay, hang on. Let me reset this, because I'm curious now. Let's go quickly buy some icicles. And I'm curious. I don't know which city sells icicles. I'm gonna have to like browse around for a minute. I swear to God, if this nulls all the damage and he can't fucking kill me, I'm gonna talk to him and be like, you might want to fix him. Because to unlock Meteo is going to be hilarious. Wait. Okay, I saw this place. Oh, man, what place sells icicles? Alright, so it's not Fabul. Fabul. This is pretty much the first town I got to when I started the Overworld. Would Kaipo actually have them? That would be pretty funny. But I mean, that would, again, if you just equip icicles, you kind of make that fight literally you whole day. I need to know this now, because it's gonna bug me. Well, I got ice guards. Okay, we can test it out with ice guards real quick. Let's just... I don't need icicles on everyone, but let's just give ice guards to him. Also, for LOLs, I'm going to give him the Cursed Ring. Because Cursed Ring in this game allowed... Wait. Kane has an Ice Guard. Was Kane taking damage? Let's find out. Because he said something about, like, water and ice are, like, the same thing in this game. So I'm curious. Let's see. Let's just wait. How's luck do? Let's just try luck. Huh. Okay, either... He must have made it just, like, non-elemental. Critical hit chance up. Alright. Alright, I'm definitely not ready to fight this guy, so I'm not going to fight him, because I probably can't win. So, I'll just reset this. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to do on camera real quick, for exploration purposes, but I really think the only place left is Toroya, whatever. I have to loot this town still. I need to go back in here eventually because I missed a couple treasures, but Rinzer told me it wasn't anything like special. Okay, so here's the route Yang ran. Just swam between these islands, swam here, swam through all this. Which it's true. I like how that's pretty badass. Like, he thought of that. Like, the world map is designed that way because it's just a chain of islands all the way to Mount Ordeal. You know, Yang's with you, and he's worried about his home country, so he decides to leave. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty good writing, honestly. It's kind of crazy how, you know, everything forms together, and I don't know. Like, not writing so much, but, like, planning. Alright, everything's tiny here. Yeah. Anyway. Alright. I'm gonna call it here, guys, because I'm gonna go shopping and plan around, and then I'll probably do side questing next time. Or we'll attempt it. I might have to gain some levels, but... Alright. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, go ahead and, check out the other videos on the channel, or go to my YouTube channel below if you want to see past streams. If you want to play this game yourself, the link below. Later, Finn. If you want to download the game yourself, there's the link below in the channel. On here and YouTube, you'll see it. You can download it yourself, plus the other 2 games I'm streaming you can download, so just follow the links below. If you want to pop on the Discords, you can just go to insanedifficulty.com, click the big chat button, and you'll be right on the Discord with us. So, alright, thank you very much for watching, and that'll do it for me. So have a good night. I'm going to go pass the fuck out. See you guys next time.